Hello, my beautiful people. This is the voice of your favorite Gaozu official once again. You're welcome back to the series of Pixellab. And in this series, by the special grace of God, we are making this amazing poster. Yeah. So it involves some little manipulations to make things look real the way it's supposed to be. So, how do I achieve this? Guys, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is to set the size. Come to this menu at the top right corner here. So tap on the menu, go to image size. The width is 1280 and the height is 1580. Yeah, so that's how we're gonna have that long height. Okay, so let's select the background. I have the background in my gallery. Pam, pa, 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 pa. Ba, 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 ba. Here is it. Here is it. Okay. So I'll increase the size. Increase the size. I'll increase the width here too because I want it to have a kind of big opening. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Centralize it. So I want to use my grid to be sure that it's at the right center. Yeah, it's at the right center. Okay. Using that center doesn't work. So use your positioning to position it well. Make sure that where's my draw? I need my pen. So make sure that this this sharp edge here is at the center of the grid. Can you see? So that's how to confirm if it is at the right center or not. So I'll delete this draw because I don't need it. All right. So this particular background, I want to edit it small. I want to edit it small. So I'll come to what's the size of this background? That is 175% by 156%. 175% by 156%. Okay. So I can shift it up a bit. Yeah. I think it's okay like this. So we have some leaves showing here and here. Okay now. So now I'll now tap on this background. I'll tap on the background. Come back to my color filter. I want to spice it up a bit. So I'll increase the saturation. Yeah. To make it more colorful. Yeah, that's 9. I can decrease the brightness minus 6. How about contrast? Okay. The contrast is okay at 7. So we did not even touch the hue at all. So the saturation is 9, brightness is -6, and contrast is 7. All right. So after that, I'll bring in the tiger. Yeah. Here I have it. Yeah. Here I have it. Okay. I'll bring it here. So we want to bring it to the center. This is what we want to achieve. So how do we achieve that? So we bring it to the center. Remember to use your grid. Remember to use your grid. Yes. So one more thing. Let me hide this tiger. So want to make sure that this tiger is the face is showing in this shape. Like it's at the back of this background. Do you understand? The tiger is at the back of this background. That's what we want to achieve here. So how do we do that? So we're gonna set the grid here. Set the grid here. Can you see? Let me delete all this. Let me delete all this grid. Yeah. So we'll set the grid to where we want the tiger head to be showing. You get? So now I'll tap on my grid here. I can move it here to where I want it to be. You understand? Here, this one I'll move it here. So I need another one here at the base here. Yeah. Another one here. There's this corner here. There's this corner here. Oh, the grid is moving. There's this corner here, another corner here. Before we have this straight curve. Do you understand? If you have a straight curve here. So if you want to have a straight curve, so make sure that you have another grid here, here, here. So now you can now make that our tiger. You cannot make it show clearly. Okay, unhide it now. So make sure that the eyes, I mean the eyes of that tiger is inside that your grid. I'll show you what I'm talking about now. You know, like I can still like increase the size. Yeah, I can still increase the size. Yes. So remember, let me hide it. So I'll use my draw now. Remember, this is the shape. This is the shape. This is the shape here, here, and a curve one here, here. So that means this is the part of the tiger that we want to like be shown right from that background. So it is now perfectly placed inside that our grid that we set. So let me perfect it to make sure it's at the right center. Yeah, so that because that balancing matters, it does matter. Okay, yeah, I want to like shift it up so that the mouth can show a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. All right, so now click on that your tiger, then come to we have to like edit this background a bit too. So we have to like edit this tiger like to make it look real, perfect, and blend with the background. If you look at this tiger, it is kind of light, like it's the color of that tiger is kind of lighter than that of the background, and we should at least reduce the brightness to make it look real and realistic on this background. So that realistic feel actually matters. It matters a lot. You understand? So what we're gonna do now is let's have the perfect shape we're gonna have first, and after that we're gonna like edit and blend the color to the background. All right. So let's come to our masking tool. Select your masking tool, enable it. So just tap on this, come to your Bezier mode and select this move tool, move it up here like this. Or better still, we can reduce the size. Come to action, the one at the center, click on it, reduce the size, then enable it. So you can move it at where you want it to be now. Then we can start. Let me give it out. Okay. So now we can start our masking. So you come to your Bezier tool, select this masking point, the masking point. All right. So now we can now do our masking. Don't forget your grid. Yeah, you'll be working with your grid. So I have a point here. I have a point here. I have another point here. I have another point here. So I'll bring this one down here. So the 4 point 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll zoom it so that I can see what I'm doing. Well, oh, the grid here is here. It is here. Here. It is here. Just from this point to this point. So this will go up. Perfect. Make sure it is perfectly placed at that corner. Another one here. Yeah. So just do it gently, perfectly. So this one, we will move this one to. So we move this one to achieve this circle, like this curve nature of the background here. Yeah, make sure it is curvy and perfect. Yeah. So now we can now click on our out now. Can you see? Let me remove it. Can you see? Can you see? This part is not perfect. This is still showing. So let's just perfect it now. Click on it, then click on your masking again. Click on it, that lion, then click on your masking again, so that you can perfect it. Just this. Oh yeah, and perfect it. So if you check it out now, yeah, everything is perfect now. Everything is perfect. So remember, I said we want to edit this image, like it is too sharp, too sharp. So I'll just come to my color filter, come to brightness. Okay, we can increase the saturation a bit. That's 7. Reduce the brightness. Yes. 35. Contrast 4. Yeah. So if you look at the lightning that is coming from this side, the lighting here, you can see it is blending with what we're having on this face now. Do you understand? So that's like realizing the realistic feel that it makes it look real. Now we are not done like achieving the realistic feel, because when an object is showing from the back, let's take for instance, let's assume this is a window frame now. Let's assume this is a window frame now. Okay, my zoom is on. Let's assume this is a window frame now. An object is at the back of that window frame. There's going to be a kind of shadow around that window frame that will make it look real. So we are going to create that kind of effect on this tiger face now to make it look real, like indeed that's this particular tiger is at the back of this window frame. So let's do that now. So all this in manipulation, this realistic feel matters a lot. It does matters a lot. So we are using our draw now. We're using our draw. You're selecting a darker form. So your pen size should be around 15. Okay. Smoothness doesn't matter. Blur radius, increase the blur radius to make it like around 16. Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, that's quite alright. But I can still increase the pen size to like 20. Yeah, it's quite alright and feasible now. Alright, so what you're gonna do now is trace the parts, like the edges. You trace the edges. As you can see, you trace the edges. Yeah, trace the edges. You can see that it is blending into the background. Yeah, perfect. This is perfect. So we can come to opacity, reduce the size the way we want it to be. Yeah, I think this 60 is okay. This 60 is okay. Yeah. Can you see? Like it is totally different from how it was before. Like it was too sharp earlier, but now it is like giving us that realistic feel that the lion is at the back, the tiger rather is at the back of that frame, and something is obstructing the side or the edges of the shape. It's really matters and make it look real, like so real. All right. So after that, we're going to if you notice something here, there's a lightning around this. Here is a lightning here. The lightning must effect on this tiger face too. It's a must. Okay. So how do we achieve that? We can actually use draw. We can use our draw tool as well. So just select the draw. We are using this yellow. Yeah, this yellow orange somehow. So it is FFCC 18. FFCC 18. Increase the pen size because it's increase the pen size. So blur radius, increase the blur radius. Yeah. In fact, you still increase the pen size. It's not that big to achieve. Yeah, exactly. So I love this now. So This now we're gonna reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity. This is 164. If you check it here, you see the 164.255. So 164, 150, anyhow. So you can see that it is not that sharp anymore. It's not that sharp like before. So the light here, tap on this. We have the light here. It is too much. It is still too much. Let's try 100. Yeah, perfect. So I'll now like draw a light around here. Yes, the same thing here. You notice where the light is. Oh, you know there's light here. You trace where the light appears here. Then the edges of this shape here. Trace it here. The lightning shows. Do the same thing here. Let me zoom it. Do the same thing at the left hand side here. Make the lightning show. All right. Now come to opacity and reduce the opacity. It will now blend. Yes. So keep it at that 35. It will now blend. The lightning now do what? It now blends with the background. Do you even feel this? Do you even feel it? It blends like it's now showing as if the light is coming from this side. It's coming from this side. Now it affects the image at center. Like it reflects on it. Do you understand? So this thing is simple calculation. All right. So after that, I have an image. I have another image here. Where is that animals? Yeah, here is it. Here is it. So I'll bring this here. Let me use my grid. Yeah, I want to use my grid. I want to like switch this grid now. So where this particular element begins, copy. Yeah. Yeah, it comes like this. Now looking at this image, what's the size? What's the size? That's 86 by 74. So looking at these two images at the right and the left, you can see that it is not even blending at all. It is not blending. Let me delete this first so that I will not go through double editing. So just click on this one. Reduce the, like you can increase the saturation. Yes, 10. Brightness. Reduce the brightness so that it's blend with the background. Do you understand? Can you see? Let's say 60. No, that's too much. Yeah, I think this 30 is okay. 30 is okay. You know, this one is not like too dark. Like it's not too bright like it was. It must like blend. It must blend. So now I'll just copy this. I'll just copy this one now. Copy it, then bring it here. Yeah. So the lion starts from, let me use my draw to show you. The lion starts from this grid, and this tree also starts from this grid. Do you understand? That is balancing. You balance at the right, you balance at the left as well. All right. Okay. Is this balanced too? Yes, now balanced. Okay, now lock. Okay, now what we're gonna do now is we want to like blend the base. We want to blend the base. All right. So it's very simple. So use your sticker. Tap on the screen. Drag your sticker. Drag it down. Increase the size. You can increase it at the width too. Change it to black. Here, you are blending the base. Just copy it. Bring it down. Copy it. Bring it down. Copy. Bring it down. Copy. So that's how we're gonna be doing it till we achieve a darker base. The base must be dark. So we continue like that. You can see I'm just copying and pasting, copying and dragging it to where I want it to like reflect. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this now. Like the base is dark, like completely dark the way I want it to be. So I'll lock everything so that my hands won't be moving it up and down. Lock, lock, lock. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Now the content. The content. So I'll start with Pixellate, Pixellate edition. Pixellate edition. Change the padding, give it padding for left and right. I'll change the color to white. Alright. The fonts, I'll change it to Oswald Light. Oswald Light. You can download the font. It's family font actually. So Pixellate edition. So I'll reduce the size. Reduce the size. Yeah, 23. Okay. Give it space. Give it spacing. Go spacing. Yeah, 74. Centralize it. Yeah, I'll give it shadow so that it reflects raw. 204 or 200. Yeah. Blur radius. Reduce the blur radius like 5. Okay. Offset Y, come down. Offset like that's 4. Offset X -2. So just centralize it that way. Yeah. All right. The next text is the title. The title and is Wild Majesty. Capital letter all through, uppercase. Yeah. So the majesty comes down like this. Centralize. Yeah. Bring it down here. Increase the size. Centralize it. Give it padding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Align. Center aligned. Let me change the font first. Let me change the font to Pagacine regular or Pixin regular. So that's the font. That's the font. The size is 90. Okay. I reduce the line spacing. That's -14. Alright. So the color now. So I used a kind of texture. I use a texture. So just click on that. Click on your text and click on texture. I use this particular image. So I crop this part of this image. I crop this part of this image. Yeah. Because I love the lightning. I love the lightning on the elephant's head. So just enable it. So when you enable your maintenance ratio, enable it so it covers like this. So after that, so I'll come to shadow, give it shadow, a light, a yellow, that is same yellow we'll be using so far. Just click on it. Then opacity, increase the opacity to like 60. Offset Y should come down a bit. 3. Offset X -1. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, after that, the movie credit. I have it downloaded already. The movie credit. Bring it down under it. We call it movie credit. You can get them online. So I'll change the color to white. Let me reduce the size of this movie credit a bit. Yeah. What's the size? 16 by 15. Look, I noticed there's something here that's not visible. That's why there is one particular text under the background. Yeah. Yeah, so there's this one particular text here, so that's why I'm reducing the size. Yeah, so the size is now 63 by 14. So this wild majesty shift it up a bit. Yeah, so that there's going to be a kind of distance between the two texts. Okay. Now there's this lighting. If you notice at this, if you take a good look at this part of this background, you notice that there's a lightning coming from the top, but the lightning is not reflecting here. and we must make it reflect. We must make it reflect. So what we're gonna do now is just tap on your sticker, increase the size. The lighting is kind of yellow, yeah. So we can use that our yellow. Yeah, this you can use it. That is FFCC 18. You can use it, bring it up here like this, so that the lights like walk through. The light walk through. Yeah. So I'll still copy it again because I want it to reflect on my image. So I'll just increase the height. I will increase the height of that background, of that lightning. Yeah. So I'll bring it down here. You can see now that it now does reflect on my image. So I can reduce the opacity a bit. Yeah. Yeah. So the lightning now reflects. So that's 46. All right. Lock. We can as well copy it because there's a lightning here as well. There's a lightning here. There's a lightning here. There's a lightning here. So we can like copy that our lightning. Let's copy the first one. Let's just copy the first one. Yeah, this one. Just bring it here. So it shows a bit. Copy it here. Bring it here. It shows a bit. Can you see? It's just lock everything. Lock. So on Pixellab, we are done with our design now. So now let's take it to Lightroom to complete our edit. So see you guys on Lightroom. All right, guys, welcome back to Lightroom where we our complete our edit. All right, so we click on edit. So light. So the contrast. Let's increase the contrast. The contrast spice up our design. That's the crazy stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's 32. The exposure, I don't think I need this exposure. I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need it. So that's 0.17. All right. The black, yeah, we can like decrease the black here, so that it's add that touches. That's minus 27. Okay, the color, yeah, that's come to grading. We are going to grade this give it a kind of orange feel. Yeah, bring it here. Can you see this orange, the orange side? Yeah, so you can see this orange. So the hue is 27 degree and the saturation is 32. The hue is 27, saturation is 32. Perfect. Done. All right, so come to effect, give it texture. Crazy one, yeah, 47. That's cool. Clarity shouldn't be too much because it darkens your design. Grain, add grains to it for premium quality. So this is 32. Roughness is 50. That's too much. Decrease 38. So detail like saturation, give it saturation, decrease saturation. Yeah, that's 37. Radius is 1. Detail is 25. That's amazing. Noise, we can reduce the noise a bit, like the noise reduction. That's detail 28. Yeah, so that's plus 11. Detail is 28. That's amazing. So I'll save it now. Then we go to our gallery to compare it together. What we have on Pixellab and results. Our final result on Lightroom. So it's saving. So see you in the gallery to like compare the design together. Lightroom versus the Pixellab edition. You can see that there's nothing you can do without Pixellab. If Pixellab doesn't edit with Lightroom one enhance, this is our design from our Pixellab, and this is the beautiful design from Lightroom. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? This is crazy. Thank you guys for staying till the end. See you on the next one. Once again, this is your favorite Galzo official. Bye bye.